So Sam, Northants are 233 for 7 after being put into bat. What's your assessment at the end of the first day?
Yeah, I think it's probably a pretty even day's cricket. I think it was a tough day. Both sides fought really hard. It's nice to pick up that early wicket, but they battled back hard and we had to fight the whole way throughout the day. I think we controlled the rate pretty well, which is what we're really happy with, on a pretty slow surface at the end of the day. So I think at the minute it's probably pretty evenly poised. We'll be pleased with our day's work, but we've got to go bang bang in the morning, try and clean that tail up for as few as we possibly can, and then really kick on with the bat.
From where we were watching, it looked like a lot of balls were finding the edge and not carrying slips or going through the gap to third man. Do you feel like you're a bit unlucky as a bowling unit?
Definitely, yeah. I think it's just one of those days. I think we all bowled really well. Steck especially, I think he could have easily on another day got 4 or 5. He bowled beautifully all day. Snates as well, and the spinners too. It's just one of those things in cricket. You can have those days where you beat the bat or you take the edges. I think the fact that the pitch was pretty slow, to be fair, probably accounted for a few of those more playing misses, and the edges not carrying. I think on a pitch with more pace in it, I think you'd have probably seen a lot more of those carry and probably a lower score. But yeah, I think everyone fought hard and we were pleased the way we bowled.
Yeah, you mentioned the pitch there. What do you feel like a pass score is, and what would you like to restrict Northants to?
It's a tough question. I don't know. You can't really judge, I don't think, until both teams have batted on a surface. I think in the morning we'd like to just keep restricting the rate. We've created chances throughout the day, so we can keep those runs dried up. Obviously Proctor's played well. We'd like to get rid of him early, and then hopefully sort of run through those last 2 as quick as we possibly can and get batting.
So it's the 4th match of the season after 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss. What's your thoughts on the season so far, and how important is it to start adding some wins to the board?
Yeah, I think it was obviously in the last couple of years of COVID, it feels like a bit of a reset year. And I think if you look at every team on paper, every team's so strong. And I think, like you say, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss, it shows that anyone can really beat anyone. And I don't think it's going to be a season necessarily where one team runs away with it with 10 wins, as obviously in previous years, because I think the standard is so good and the teams are all so close. Obviously, we'd like to keep adding wins and trying to put as many wins on the board as quickly as we possibly can. And as we are as a unit, we're attacking, we're always trying to win games, but I think it's one of those, even if you have a loss, we've obviously not been used to losing the last few years, but it's how you bounce back from that and try and win every session. So yeah, it'd be nice to probably put another win on the board early, and that's what we're gonna try and do this week, but we're not getting too worried or looking too far ahead. It's just treating session by session, game by game.